Hey YouTube, Smithy here with a quick video of is it better to just keep your iPad 1 or buy one of these for $100 less or $150 less refurbished, or buy the newer 1632 or 64 gig, 1632 or 64 gig, this model. This is iPad 1. The iPad 2 also seems in the same, but it's $100 to $150 more expensive, depending on which model you get. And this video is pretty much just covering, is it worth the extra expense from either just buying this over this, or even upgrading from this to this. So before I give an actual answer, I'll just go through the stuff that comes with them. That kind of makes it a little better over each. Something on the screen, sorry. Okay. So, the first is the case, obviously. The case that comes by that manufacturer. The iPad 1, I have it out of the case because I'm not even going to try to take it out. You have this portfolio almost case. Let me see right here. It flips open, the iPad stays in there. It protects it from almost all angles, which is pretty nice. But if you like taking your iPad out of cases, not good at all. It's super hard to do. On the iPad 2, the case is a simple magnetic snap on and snap off. Right there. Like that. So if you like taking, more of a cover actually. So there's that. The iPad 2 also has a front-facing camera up here, and then on the back, a back-facing camera. The screen, the resolution has not changed between the two iPads, but the iPad 1 has more of a yellow tint to the screen, and the iPad 2, that problem was fixed. With the iPad 1, it's using the A4 processor, and with the iPad 2, it's using the dual-core A5 processor, which actually makes it much faster. And they said on, at the displaying ceremony, whatever you want to call it, that it's up to 9 times faster graphics also along with that, and the iPad is like twice as fast as the older one. Of course, this is a 16 gig because that's all I could afford at the time, and this is a 32. And I think, that's pretty much the same thing. This has, that a big lip going around it on the side. This one's more curved in, and this one has a flat back, and this one has a, a rounded back. So if you want, it just helps out if you have the flat back. I would say, if you're going to buy one brand new, and deciding on Apple.com, whether or not you're going to buy the first gen or the second gen, and that's like 100 to 150 difference. 100 for the brand new ones, no matter what size gigabytes you get, or it's 150 if you buy a refurbished. That's the difference. I don't think they have these refurbed yet, but they do have these. And I would say, save up the extra 100 and get this one, the iPad 2. It's much more worth it. But if you are upgrading from an iPad 1, and want to know if you can, if it's a really good idea to, save it up or spend the extra money to get an iPad 2, I would say not necessarily. You do get a little extra, but the case is pretty sweet when it's in the case. And, you really don't notice the yellow tint if you don't have a, nicer device right next to it. And the cameras, I really never use it. I used it once. So, if you're a first-time buyer, this is probably the way to go. It'll last you a long time. And it has all the needed stuff. And, I don't know, first time or second time, I like this one a lot. If you have the extra money to spend, definitely spend on this one. So, first-time buyers should probably buy this one, actually. First-time buyers on this one, that people want to upgrade, from this one to that one, probably not. Just stay with this one. This one's a nice one. So yeah, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Yeah, thanks. Smithy.